Today, I'm going to break a full diamond enchanted pickaxe for every subscriber I have. But before we break them, we have to make them, so let's get our hands on some diamond pickaxes. There's a few ways that we can get these diamond pickaxes. In my inventory, I already have 3 from trading with villagers, but they stopped offering me the trade, so it's time to craft our own. As you can see, we can only make 25 right now, which means we're going to need a whole lot more diamonds. Fortunately for us, the mine is right behind us. If you haven't seen any other episodes in my Hardcore Minecraft series, then I'll leave episode 1 at the end of this video, just in case you like it. But no pressure. Anyways, back to the mines. And now that we're here, we just have to pick a strip and get going. Every strip that's already dug out, I went until I hit lava, or was otherwise forced to turn around. Sometimes that's the warden, sometimes lava, sometimes my pickaxe was going to break, or I was hungry and ran out of torches. Anyways, here's one that I didn't quite finish building all the way back, so let's start here. That was pretty quick. Hopefully that's what the whole mining session looks like, but I don't think it's gonna be, so I'll meet you guys at the end. Now that's looking much better. I went ahead and got 2.5 extra stacks, plus what we already had in the shulker box. So let's see how many we can make. 51, that's not too bad. But what's the target number? Well, here's the thing. I recorded this video a week ago before posting my all overpowered farms in Hardcore Minecraft video, and I made a deal with my roommate that I couldn't check the progress of that video until I finished recording this video. That being said, let's see how many subs I had at the time of recording. Since I had 59 subs, I went ahead and made 60 enchanted pickaxes. That's 1 for each sub and 1 for you, my dear unsubscribed viewer. Just kidding, you don't have to subscribe. This video is already way behind because I'm already up to 500 subscribers at the time of recording commentary. Thank you guys so much for that. The support and comments have been absolutely incredible and have been making me think I should do another video like this that accounts for the recent growth. Maybe if this video gets like 200 likes, I'll do 69 netherite pickaxes for you guys. That sounds dreadful to record, but I can stream it and actually interact with you guys if that sounds interesting. Anyways, back to the video. I filled up 2 full shulker boxes, which is 54 diamond pickaxes, and then I have 6 in here, which makes 60. So we officially have all the diamond pickaxes we need, but they're not enchanted yet, so which ones are we going to put on it? I have 2 ideas. First is efficiency 5. We want efficiency 5 so that we can insta-mine stone, which will help us break blocks faster, helping us break pickaxes faster. After that, we want silk touch, so we can keep all of the nice goodies that we mine. I thought about putting fortune 3 on there, but come on, we need a juicy thumbnail. Nah, I'm just kidding. I actually just didn't want to fill up my whole inventory with coal and copper. But that being said, it's time for step 2. Villagers. We need them for efficiency 5 and silk touch, so 2 separate villagers. And we'll start with efficiency 5. Yeah, I know that said silk touch, but in my super giga mega galaxy brain, I was thinking that efficiency 5 would be way more rare than silk touch. And since the villager next door is still a baby, I would just trade with this guy until I got efficiency 5. So let's cut to when I get efficiency 5. Even though I just saw silk touch again. That's okay. I'm definitely not going to have any problems getting silk touch, especially if it's this common. Right? I mean, come on. We've already seen it, what, 2 times? And it's only been, what, 10 trades? Nah, I'm done with the foreshadowing. I'm probably not even going to see silk touch again. Okay, if I see silk touch one more time, I'm just keeping it. But there's efficiency 5, so let's just go ahead and quickly grab that last silk touch enchantment. Let's see what this guy wants to give us first. Oh, mending's pretty good. Maybe he likes us. Oh, efficiency 5. Maybe he hates us. Check this super sneaky jump cut real quick after this respiration. Bet you didn't notice it, but now I got silk touch. It literally took me 35 minutes of breaking and placing my lecterns, so hope it was worth it. But unfortunately, the prep does not end there. We still need a ton of emeralds. We have books taken care of through other trades, our leather farm and our sugarcane farm, so now we just need to make some profit. I'm going to build a fancy little contraption for this. It should give us unlimited villager trades. In theory. Here's how it works. Basically, I sit in a minecart in front of a villager, and then I start sliding away while I open his user interface. My render distance is all the way down so that I can move far away enough to get him unloaded, and then I do all the trades. By the time I get back, he should have forgotten that we traded, and we can get unlimited emeralds. So let's test it out. Here's the contraption that I built. I should just hit the button, or I need to scoot my minecart a little bit closer. Get back in there, hit the button, open the interface, and it didn't work. So we're doing it manually. Fortunately, it's not too hard this way. We have a sand duper and a super smelter, so we can make unlimited glass, which means we're just going to trade with cartographers and get unlimited emeralds. So let's dig them a nice little hidey hole right here underneath the villager breeder for quick access. Once I dig this up, I'll just drive their boats in. I have to make paths because it's too tall to climb onto the dirt. So let's go ahead and break this down. I'll do 2 blocks so they can't jump out. And I know it's not the most humane living conditions, but at least they'll have each other, right? Well, I guess the only way to tell if they're happy is based on their prices. So let's go ahead and put them to work. I went ahead and I made a bunch of cartography tables so that we can give these guys a job. But before we can start selling them glass, we actually have to trade paper with them to level them up. This isn't too bad. We actually have a sugarcane farm. Well, technically we have 2 sugarcane farms, so this really isn't going to be a problem at all. And especially since we only need to make this trade maybe 3 or 4 times, it's really going to fly by. That is for you guys. This did not fly by for me at all. It actually took me like 6 hours of just sitting here trading and trading. And it turns out the villagers were very unhappy, so their prices got pretty expensive, up to like 50 or 60 glass panes for 1 emerald, which is 6 times the original price. So yeah. Took a while, but for you guys, it'll be over in the blink of an eye. Actually, not quite the blink of an eye, since I'm going to show you what this place descends into. Looks like we have 5 or 6 cartographers in here, and all of them are mad at me. This guy's 32, this guy's 30. Forgot to see what that first guy is, but I hope we're done with them since we just ran all out of glass. Let's pick these up, go meet our librarians, and check our progress. I'm never going to talk to these guys again. Honestly, they can rot in that cave for all I care. I mean, hey librarians. You guys got any good deals for me? Oh, looks like you're half off. That's because I went ahead and cured him off camera. I tried to cure him down to 1 emerald, but I guess that got patched. I cured this guy 2 or 3 times and he stayed at that price. But if we look here, officially filled up a full shulker box. Why can I not say the word shulker? Filled my full shulker box with all the enchantments I need. So that's 54 of each, and then I have some more at home in a different shulker box. So let's go put these on our pickaxes. Not sure if you can see it behind the subtitles, maybe I'll move them, but I have 207 levels right now, which probably isn't going to be enough, but let's find out. First, we want to see which way is cheaper, and it looks like it's going to be cheaper to put efficiency first and add silk touch to it. Makes sense, silk touch is the easier enchantment to get and the less expensive one to put on. So we're going to do it this way and cross our fingers that we can get all these books done. It only took a few minutes to realize it was not going to be enough. This is how many we got done, which honestly is a lot. We got about half of them done. So let's go to the gold farm real quick, grind up some XP, and then come back when we're ready. Now, I know I said I was going to do the enchanting back at the house, but I thought about it and it makes way more sense to just do it here, especially since some of those 100th levels take way too long to get. That being said, look at how quickly I get some of these low levels. This XP farm, Ilmango's gold farm by the way, is absolutely wild. That being said, I don't want to do all of the enchanting in the nether just because I don't really like the red color and I don't want to look at it while I'm editing the video. So I'm going to get some bonus levels while I do some homework, and then I'll meet you guys back at the house. For real this time. Now, hopefully 250 levels is enough, because that's a lot. But looking at the math here, 10 levels per pickaxe, 60 pickaxes, I'm going to need another 350 levels. And those first 250 took a couple hours. So if I was a smart man, I would take the setup to the nether, do my enchanting there. It will only take maybe, 15, 20 minutes. But since I'm not a smart man, and I'm a man that does not want to look at the nether during editing, I am going to AFK for 10 hours and see how many levels I can get. I'll meet you guys after. So I just left it running overnight, and honestly it wasn't too bad. I left it for I think 11 hours, and I ended up with 450 levels. So that's definitely going to be enough, and we're still going to have a little bit left over. I didn't know how much I wanted left over though. A little egotistical part of me was like, have 1,000 levels. I want to have 1,000 levels on hardcore Minecraft. But I really didn't want to AFK for 3 or 4 days, and especially since I made that deal with my roommate, I really wanted to finish recording this video. So yeah, we're making good progress. As you can see, that's all the enchanted diamond pickaxes we're gonna need. 6 in this shulker box, so 60 total. Looks like I had a little bit left over in case I lost anything. So let's put all this away and go ahead and break these pickaxes. Here goes. 1 out of 60, done. Just kidding, but why did I do that in my hardcore world? The joke would have landed exactly the same in a creative world. This does raise some questions though. How exactly am I going to break all these pickaxes? What's the challenge? What's the reward? Theoretically, I could sit in my stone generator and AFK, but that takes me completely out of the equation. I could go mine for netherite and ancient debris, but then we'd all have to look at netherrack for the next 10 hours. So, I think I'm actually just going to dig a really big hole into the ground. This doesn't sound super exciting, but I think it'll be a good thing for the challenge since I'll actually be able to mine stone before I hit deep slate, and it'll be nice and high. We can actually end up doing a cool build here. How we can do like that classic thing where we have a big floating island above it and it looks like it got ripped out of the ground. I don't know, a few thoughts. We could do a bunch here, but yeah, I think this is what I'm going to end up settling with. But first, let's get rid of all this yucky, nasty dirt and snow. Now that that's done and we have our beacon fully placed, haste 2 active, let's go ahead and start breaking these pickaxes. Honestly, it's a little bit satisfying, but I'm probably going to eat those words. Let me speed it up for you guys. And there it is, 1 down, 59 to go. I'm going to spare you guys from watching all the footage of this, but if you ever want the behind the scenes on these videos, I'm going to start streaming soon. The streams won't be as boring as mining pickaxes until they break though. I have a lot of farms that I still need to beautify, and I still need to terraform for the next video. So go ahead and subscribe if you want to get notified when the streams happen, but no biggie if not. Here's the aftermath of my pickaxe destruction. It honestly isn't as crazy as I thought, which is good because I didn't have to mine as much as I thought I was going to have to. But unfortunately, there's this huge big underwater lake that we need to clear, and I didn't want to get sponges because this is kind of a spin-off, and I didn't want to let my hardcore Minecraft series behind. But that being said, let's tear down this beacon and see exactly how many blocks we broke. We're paying attention to times mined and times broken. There's another one that will come into play in a second, but for now, 100,000 stone blocks broken. I was actually going to go mine an extra 3,000 so that this would be an even 100,000, but it's okay. 60 diamond pickaxes broken, and if we look at this 125,000 number, that's actually times used. So yeah, we did all that. And here's what we got for it. I thought it was going to be a little bit more impressive, but honestly, that's not too bad. Let's go ahead and break it all down. Let's start with everybody's favorite ore, copper. Honestly, I don't even know why I picked it up. I was super tempted to just ignore it, but that felt a little bit disingenuous to the challenge, so let's see exactly how much we got. That is way too much copper, especially knowing that I'm never going to use it. What is that, 12 stacks and some extra of raw copper blocks. Onto the coal. Unfortunately, coal's kind of useless to us now since we have our wither skeleton farm and we have unlimited of it. But it's still pretty useful. I mean, we can do torches, that's about all I can think of, and I guess coal blocks are nice as decoration. So let's see how many we got. Pick up the little stragglers here, and really this isn't as much as I thought. I thought we were going to have pretty comparable numbers to copper since I actually think we got more coal ore than copper ore. But I guess that just shows how much copper wants to take up your inventory space. 4 stacks of coal. Last but not least, we're doing iron. And I know we still technically have lapis and emerald, but I'm going to leave those in their ore form since they're kind of cooler that way. I mean, lapis you can't stack into blocks without wasting it, and emerald ore is pretty rare, so I'll keep it for decoration. That being said, let's see how much iron we got. Not even a full stack. Why did we do this? We wasted so many diamonds and we didn't get any loot. I mean, I get that loot from my farms instantly. Anyways, huge waste of time, over. If you liked the video, go ahead and like it. Subscribe if you want to see my pale garden update, because I do actually have a pretty cool plan. Otherwise, take care.